I had to just learn, like, outside of being ace the chemist, being Asa. You feel me? Because I was,
That's
me.
what your mama call you?
Yeah, I was locked in the studio for, like, for, like, damn near 5 years straight.
Yep.
Not taking one break. So I'm like, you know what? This time, perfect. So I started coaching, and the coaching is just like, that changed everything.
Turned the human back on. Got out of the machine, got back to the human a little bit.
Real rap, you got to connect with these youth, and for real, it's different personalities. Learning everybody. Like, I got a lot of county kids, I got a lot of city kids, so the county lifestyle and the city, just to watch it like come together, and they talking about different things and what they got going on over there and what they got going on over there. It's kind of cool,
That's crazy. So do the kids know that you do music?
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because the kids know some of my music.
Oh, word. That's vicious. What they say about it?
They like it. One of my players, Chris, he know word for word like a song that's not even out yet. So it's like, it's funny as crap. He was like, yo, can you send me the song?
That's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
So when
that's
Chris asked Chris, you feel me, my boy? Yo, what song you know from Ace? I bet you he say that joint word for word.
That's funny as hell, but that's dope. That's fly. Like, I know when I used to, mind you, the place that you coaching at, the area, I used to hoop. I used to play AAU out there, and it used to just be dope to us because the dude that used to pick us up, shout out to my man Ted, he was only a little older than us. So he used to let us play major figures and all of that in the car on the way to practice, on the way to tournaments. We was listening to shit we wanted to listen to. We had to listen to with the old head driver. You know what I mean?
That's how
that was a vibe. But to be ride with you and it's your shit, that's a little, like, that's next level. Like, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, man. Listen, when I be taking them everywhere, it's just like, we've been to Boston, we've been to Virginia, we've been to Baltimore, we've been to New York, North Jersey. This summer we supposed to be going to Alabama and Vegas, so it was like,
the Vegas trip is always fun. I used to joke with you all the time because y'all used to be talking about y'all was gonna meet up and do open runs or hoop 5-on-5s on Sundays and all that. I was like, you ain't nice. You ain't good.
Ah, man.
But, like, now I see how you fall into the ball thing. I'm starting to believe you was nice just because of how you handling the AAU situation. Because it takes something, like, you got to know something to do that. Not that you had to be nice to coach, but there's a way that certain people move in them situations.
Well, it's for real. That's kind of how I coach because how I play. I was an aggressive player, so I'm an aggressive coach. Like, I want to see my players give 120% on the floor,
But that's what's frustrating for coaches, because if your team don't emulate your energy, then you be like, y'all don't hear me?
And it's like, yo, what's going on? Like, it just shows that, hard work and dedication get you what you want. If you're not doing it, then it's not going to work out for you. It's going to be the hard route for you.
So you say you just decided to start coaching. How did you get into it? Where does that come from?
Well, shout out to the Jungle 215. You feel me? My boy Tayron Thomas. He had a rec league going on, and the rec league he had going on, he asked me to come coach, like, just come volunteer. So the 1 year I volunteered, my team do all right. You feel me? We only won like one game, so we did all right. So I was like,
y'all was the Bad News Bears.
I ain't gonna say that, but you feel me? We had a young bull that played for my AAU organization now. His name's Thomas. Thomas is in 7th grade, and he plays 8th grade. So they got in middle school in the county, it's a 7th grade game. They call that the JV, then the 8th grade game.
I was about to say they split up grades like JV and varsity. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
So Thomas is in 7th grade, and he plays on the 8th grade varsity team, and he starts.
Right. So he nice.
So yeah. So that's how I came across Thomas, and he was on my team, and the kid, like, his game was so good. It was just like, but at the time he ain't really have the mentality he have now. So he used to come out the game crying all the time and stuff like that. I used to be like, come on, Thomas, you can get it, man. Come on, I got you, bro. Let's go. And the next year I seen him play again, and he wasn't on my team this year. So now I got to play against him. Here he go, coming down the court shooting. Splash, splash, splash. I'm like, I just got to stick Thomas. They don't got nobody else. It's hard to shut a kid down. You feel me? But we did it. We did a good job. We won the game. But just to say, like, we just come across a lot of people. So in the second year, I coached. My team won the championship.
Told you was winning chips. I seen that.
Yeah. So that's when I kind of had the idea. I'm like, you know what? All these kids I'm meeting in the rec league, let's just put them together and make it a travel. Let's travel and do this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how Team Unite started.
Nah, that's fire, man. I always say, coaches and teachers, man, I appreciate y'all. Because y'all dealing with multiple kids at a time on a regular basis and y'all influencing them in a real way. And when we around them young men, we can't help but tell them when they playing themselves. Mm-hmm. So they always gonna learn something from you, whether they want to or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna tell you when you being corny. We gonna tell you thorough, cool young boy, my little homie, whatever. But when you do some cornball stuff, whether that's in your relationship with your folks, your homeboys, the way that you reacted to something that happened in sport, the way that you responded to me or one of the other coaches, we gonna tell you that's nut shit.
That is true. But you know what? You know what? They are gonna tell you too. They gonna let you know too. Because
absolutely,
as they're growing up, like, we not trying to have them being outside doing some wild stuff. We trying to like direct them into being like great, like, law-abiding citizens, like doing the right thing,
focused individuals.
Yeah, doing everything they supposed to be doing. So it's like when you got that kind of mindset and people don't realize, like, and a lot of people had this chance. Like, a lot of us as leaders, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn how to be a leader by watching my father. Mm-hmm. That's who I watch. I watch my dad lead.
Absolutely.
So from that, you can lead people to the streets, to destruction,
mm-hmm.
or you can lead them to, like, a better lifestyle and show them different.
Mm-hmm.
Why lead them to destruction? Because that's not going to do nothing. I got kids in this world.
Absolutely.
So that's not going to make anything better. So I'd rather lead them to, let's just do this. Let's go here and do this. Let's just play ball. Let's do this. So, you got a couple knuckleheads, but
I mean, it come
with the territory.
It come with it. And the thing is, even if you're looking at 12 young men today, and you could classify 3 of them as knuckleheads, and this one is this and that, at some point it shifts, and you can't even tell who's going to land where, because we grow, we evolve, and we fall into different circumstances as we become young men. And all you can do is pray for them and hope that you gave them some insight and some tools and some confidence to get through whatever they got to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really pick it. Some of the roughest boys that was on some of my squad, they doing great things right now, man. And coaches things look at them like they was hopeless.
You just want to see them be great, you know? And that's the main thing I try to let them know. Like, okay, even when y'all do bad things, I'm going to say something on the court. Even if it's in real life, they came to me and it was like, yo, coach, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to look at them like they crazy, and I'm going to let them know about themselves, because at the end of the day, this is about building good character in these young men. It's not about, like, so I want them to have the, opportunity. Yo, coach, this is what I think. I got this going on. They could come to me about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about building.
So how long, you said you've been doing this? How many years now?
It's 2 now.
2 years?
Well, Team Unite is 2 years in. I've been coaching for 3.
Okay, I was about to say it then.
Team Unite is 2 years. This is our 2nd year.